All right. Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive.
Always. What are we looking at today?
Well, today we're diving into some pretty cool tech coming out of Mage Data.
Mage Data. Okay. They've been around for a while, right? Data security, all that.
Yeah, you got it. They're like the big names in keeping data safe, working with Swiss banks, Fortune 10 companies, the whole nine
Yeah,
yards.
that's a serious client list. So what's got them making headlines now?
So they just announced this new thing called intelligent subsetting.
Intelligent subsetting. I don't think I've heard that one before.
Yeah, it's brand new, and it's supposed to, totally change how we use data.
Okay, now you've got my attention. Less tech jargon, more plain English. What's the big deal here?
Basically, it's all about giving everyone in a company, the power to find and use the data they need.
Wait, without needing a whole team of tech wizards to help them.
Exactly. No more waiting around for IT to pull reports or grant access or anything like that.
Now that sounds like a game changer, especially for big companies where things can get, a little slow sometimes.
Right, and that's exactly what Mage Data's CTO, Anil Pat, is talking about.
Mm.
He's saying this is about making data management refined,
Mhm.
smoother and more efficient through automation and self-service.
I like the sound of that. So, less time wrestling with spreadsheets and more time actually using data to make decisions.
Exactly. Think about it like a marketing team could tweak their campaign on the fly as they see sales data change or something.
Wow, that would be amazing. Talk about agility.
Yeah, right? Instead of waiting for a monthly report to tell them what happened a month ago.
They'd be able to react in real time. That could make a huge difference.
Totally. And there's more. The press release also talks about efficient data pipeline management, which sounds a bit technical.
Pipeline management. Okay, I can kind of picture it. Data flowing through pipes like, water, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it.
So, what does that actually mean in this context?
So it's all about streamlining the way data moves, like from raw numbers to actual insights that people can use.
Okay, so like taking all that raw data and making it actually useful.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine you have a clothing retailer.
Oh,
Okay.
I follow.
They've got tons of data about what's selling, what's not, current trends, even like the weather in different regions.
Yeah, it makes sense. A lot of factors go into what people buy.
Right. But then you got to organize all that data and get it to the people who are actually making decisions, like who decides what clothes to stock, what to put on sale, and all that.
Ah, so that's the pipeline part, moving the data to where it needs to be.
You got it. And intelligent subsetting makes that whole process faster and smoother.
So decisions are based on what's happening right now, not last week or last month.
Exactly. But, there's always another side to the coin. Faster data could also mean, more chances for things to go wrong.
Right, right. You're thinking about security.
Exactly. What happens if the wrong people get their hands on all this data?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And it's something Mage Data addresses head on. They're talking about enhanced security and compliance as a major benefit of intelligent subsetting.
Oh, interesting. So how does it help with that?
Think of it this way. With this technology, people only get access to the exact data they need and nothing more.
So less access means less risk, right?
Exactly. It reduces the chance of data breaches, and it helps companies stay on the right side of all those data privacy regulations. Those are getting tougher all the time.
Yeah, for sure. Data privacy is a huge deal.
It is. And Mage Data seems to be tackling that head on by being super precise with who can see what. They're minimizing those risks.
I'm starting to see how this all fits together. Speed, efficiency, and security all in one.
And there's one more piece of the puzzle that's really exciting. It ties in with what we were just talking about with security.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What is it?
Synthetic data generation.
Oh, right. I remember reading about that. It's like artificial data that's designed to act like real data, right?
You got it. And one of Mage Data's developers, Sheikh Sharouk, actually called this a game changer for creating these realistic data subsets.
Interesting. But how is this different from what we already have? Isn't synthetic data already out there?
It is, but with intelligent subsetting, you're not just creating any old synthetic data. You can create it to mirror very specific scenarios.
Okay, I think I see where you're going with this. So it's like super targeted synthetic data.
Exactly. Let's say you have a software company testing their new app. They could use this to generate synthetic data that mimics how users in different countries using different devices would actually use the app.
Wow, that's super smart. They can test all sorts of things without actually using real customer data.
Right. It's all about managing risk while still getting the insights you need.
This is really fascinating stuff. We've talked about speed, security, testing, but what does it all actually mean for, someone like me? someone who's not a data scientist.
That's the million-dollar question, right? How does this impact everyday people?
Yeah.
Well, Mage Data's whole philosophy seems to be about empowering their clients to focus on what they do best.
Okay, so taking care of the data headaches so companies can focus on their actual work.
Exactly. Imagine a world where everyone, whether they're at work or just living their lives, has access to reliable, easy to understand data that helps them make better decisions.
That sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It's almost like intelligent subsetting could change not just how businesses work, but like how we all interact with information.
That's a really interesting thought. It's definitely something to watch.
Absolutely. So to wrap things up, I want to encourage everyone listening to check out Mage Data's website. They've got tons of information on intelligent subsetting and how it works.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Yeah, definitely worth a look. And hey, thanks for joining us on this deep dive. It's been a fascinating one for sure.
I agree. Always a pleasure.
Until next time.